Hello everybody, welcome back to the 1994 Biathlon Olympic Season. With just 2 rounds left to go, let's head over to the calendar and see where we'll be going to this time. Looking at the calendar, we'll be going off to Hotchfordson in Austria. Can Sven Fischer in the men's championship continue his dominant lead? And can Svetlana Parajima hold on to the lead in the women's championship? Let's get into the men's 22nd to 42nd races and find out. And so here is our first of 2 feature races in the men's competition, the 22nd to 42nd race here at Hotchfordson in Austria. Now our leading biathlete in 22nd position, Vesa Hightalahti from Finland, who will be beginning the race in 5th position. Second highest in 23rd, Pierberto Carrara in 2nd place on the grid, and Jen Stagden, 3rd highest in 24th position, will start in 20th. So it's Cheprikov, Carrara and Alfred Eder on the front row. Who's going to win this race? Will any of them make it to the first 21st race with one race after this? Let's get to this race and find out. And away we go. So Cheprikov, Carrara and Eder on the front row. And it looked like it was a pretty good start there from Pierberto Carrara, who gained an early lead of Cheprikov and Eder. And so making their way to the 1 kilometer mark. Of course, rounds 9 and 10 will always be the same for every Olympic season. Hotchfordson and Oslo, which will be the last round of the season, because they're the 2 hardest tracks, in my opinion, in the game, and that's why they've locked to 9th and 10th in this race. So we're coming to the 1 kilometer mark, and it looks like Cheprikov is going to take the lead, but it looks like number 5. Is that Vesa Hightalahti? Yes, it is Hightalahti. He goes into the lead of this race. And so making way to the 2.2 kilometer mark, we see Vesa Hightalahti along with everyone else right behind him. First, 21st, separated by 7.6 seconds with Jur Velepek from Slovenia at the back of the field. But there's Cheprikov. He's trying to get involved in the action. Cheprikov, who is currently sitting in 37th position overall in the championship. So a struggle, but at the end of the day, as long as he can finish the final round of the season, then I guess that's what matters. Here we go, into the shooting range we go. Who's going to be first into the respective slot? I'm guessing Vesa Hightalahti. No, it's Passler that's going to get in first. Passler sitting 26 overall in the standings. Hightalahti second. Zvonkov third into his slot. Zvonkov, who just fell out of the top 30. He's in 31st. Okay, Passler and Hightalahti missed 2 targets. That's not a good start for either of them. Zvonkov missed a target. Cheprikov's gone clear. Anyone else gone clear? Yes, Ulikiv's gone clear. Anderson's gone clear. Holubek has gone clear. And Masaryk has gone clear. Okay, so Cheprikov up to a very strong start. 1 minute 53.5 after the first round of shooting range, with Ulikiv in 2nd position. Where's Ulikiv? 27th overall, and it's Holubek in 3rd position, with Holubek sitting 29th overall ahead of Masaryk, and then it's Leif Anderson rounding off your top 5. So, okay, so quite a dominant lead Cheprikov has already, but can he convert it to a win? Can that convert it to be to get the honour of being in the first to 21st race and the very last round of this first Biathlon Olympic season? Coming to the 4 kilometer mark, what's Cheprikov's time? 2 minutes 34 seconds exactly. How much faster is that over Ulikiv? 4.3 seconds at the moment. And there's Cheprikov on our screen right now. We should see Ulikiv. There's Ulikiv, Holubek, Alexander Carrara. Oh, they tying in for 4th coming after the 4 kilometer mark. So Carrara trying to get himself back in the action, but he's got quite a bit of ground to make up. First 21st, everybody just under 24 seconds. As Cheprikov, for the time of 3 minutes 1, is going to make it to the shooting range for the 2nd time this race. So what can Cheprikov do here after getting up to quite a strong start? Here we go, here comes Cheprikov into the shooting range. There's Ulikiv and everyone else coming into the range as well. Okay, here we go. What can Cheprikov, Ulikiv and Holubek do here? Can they go clear? Cheprikov is underway. He's got 2 for 2. 3 for 3. Oh, Holubek's missed a target. And Cheprikov's last shot goes wide. Misses the last target. What about Ulikiv? And Ulikiv has gone clear for Norway. So that is really good for Ivor Ulikiv. Vesa Haitalahti's gone clear. That'll help him make up for some lost time. So Ulikiv just about takes the lead by 1.2 seconds off Cheprikov. Medvedev from Russia, the only other biathlete to have gone clear, it looks like, from the second round of the shooting range. So 1.2 seconds separating first and second, then it's a 4 second gap to third, and then we've got a relatively big gap from fourth downwards. So we're coming towards, this will be the 7 kilometer mark, question mark, is it 7 kilometers? I'm pretty sure it is. They're going making up the hill. Yes, it's 7 kilometers. We are coming to the halfway mark of the race. I think Cheprikov is closing in. Yeah, 9/10 of a second. So Cheprikov is taking time away from Ivor Ulikiv. With Vesa Haitalahti in third, he is dropping back quite a bit. Despite that, Haitalahti is the top place biathlete, in this race. Leif Anderson fourth, Pierre Beto Carrara fifth, Eder, Masaryk, Steignen, Holobeck, and Medvedev rounding off your top 10. As they come to the 8.2 kilometer mark, Cheprikov still closing in. 7/10 of a second is the gap between the two biathletes now, as they're about to come into the shooting range for the third time this race for the first of 2 standing shoots. And here we go, coming back into the shooting range once again. What can happen here? We've definitely got the audience on the edge of the seats, because Cheprikov and Ulikiv are battling really, really well for the win here for this 26 to 40 second race, and they both missed their first shots. That could be an advantage for Vesa Haitalahti here, but Cheprikov's missed twice. This is not looking good. 2 misses from Haitalahti, 1 miss from Ulikiv, in fact 3 penalty loops for Haitalahti. So Ulikiv will most likely take the lead of the race. Leif Anderson for Sweden, he goes clear, but he's not going to catch the leader, that is Ulikiv. Masar has gone clear, Alfred Eder has gone clear, Chokrikov has gone clear for Belarus. So Anderson and Eder time for second, 5.2 seconds. They're ahead of Cheprikov, with Masaryk in 5th place, 11.1 seconds down. Further back, Thomas Kos from Slovenia has gone clear, but we see he's definitely way off the pace. And we've got some biathletes that's missed 3 and 4 targets respectively. Johnny Tieldum, one of them to be worth a note. Haitalahti's dropped to 9th, he's 17 seconds down. On Ulikiv, that's really not good, especially since he is trying to get into the first to 21st race. Not going to be able to do it with a low place and a slow time. 6:37.4 is Ivor Ulikiv's time at the 10 kilometer mark. Alfred Eder 1/10 ahead of Leif Anderson in second, and it's Cheprikov in 4th position with Jens Steignen for Germany rounding off your top 5. And Jens Steignen is 13.2 seconds down on your race leader. I can see the field is spreading out quite largely actually. So we got a large group of athletes in the midfield, but they're quite far away down. In fact, they're still going up the big hill. And here we go, coming into the shooting range for the 4th and final time this race. Can Ulikiv finish on a high? And we've got 2nd, 3rd and 4th all bunched up together. And they're going to want to put some pressure on Ivor Ulikiv to make a mistake. And Ulikiv's missed his first target. This could be exactly what those 3 biathletes need to get ahead. But Cheprikov's missed the target, so it's 1 penalty lead for Ivor Ulikiv. Now this opens the door for Alfred Eder and Leif Anderson. Alfred Eder goes clear, Anderson goes clear. So it's going to be a battle between those 2 biathletes for the finish line. They're going to get ahead for sure. Yep, they're ahead of Ulikiv. Just about 1.1 seconds advantage. Chokrikov does go clear. Wow, we've got Jens Steigner. I just noticed missed all 5 targets in his last shot. That's not going to do Germany any favours in the nations table. Ducer has gone clear for France. And further down, we've got a lot of people got 1 to 2 penalty loops they have to do. But anyway, they're coming to the, I believe this will be the 13, is it 12, no, 12 kilometer mark, 12 or 13 kilometers. I forget, it is 13 kilometers, and look at this, there's Ulikiv right behind Alfred Eder. Ulikiv trying to finish on a high, and he is trying to push hard to put the Austrian under a bit of pressure. we've got Leif Anderson sitting in third, Cheprikov and Chokrikov running off your top 5. And there goes Ivar Yulikiv about to regain the lead of this race. Exactly what he needs. Coming to the 14.2 kilometer mark, it's now essentially a sprint to the finish. 9 minutes 3.3 is the time, 7 tenths fast ahead of Alfred Eder, 2.9 seconds ahead of Leif Anderson in third, Cheprikov in fourth, Chokrikov running off your top 5 still. As here we got our leader Ivar Yulikiv making his way towards the finish line. He's opened the gap between himself and Eder, as well as Leif Anderson for that matter. But will it be enough for Yulikiv to get himself higher up on the board? Mazurek 6, Duce 7, Carrara 8, Haitolahti will be very upset to be down in 9th position. And here we go, winning the 22nd to 42nd race is Ivar Yulikiv from Norway. Ahead of him is Alfred Eder, and right to top 3 is Leif Anderson. We just now gotta wait for everyone to make their way across the finish line. And here we go, that's everyone across the line. So Ivar Yulikiv wins with 2 misses, ahead of Alfred Eder, who also missed 2 targets. Leif Anderson may have only missed 1 target, but he does finish strongly in third. Cheprikov is 4th, Chokrikov running off your top 5, followed by Thierry Ducer, Ivan Mazurek, Pierbeto Carrara, Vesa Haitolahti from Finland, and Yuri Holubek rounding off your top 10. So with that race out of the way, it's time for the first, the 21st race, and of course we've got the women's side of the competition before we find out how things stack up for the final round of the season. Okay, here we go. It is the first, the 21st race here in Holzwissen, with your overall leader Sven Fischer starting in 19th. Second overall, just a minute behind, is Patrice Baysals. He'll be starting 15th, and quite far away down, just under 3 minutes behind the leader, Stefan Busso from France, will be starting in 10th. So it's Victor Megarov, Bjorn Dahlen and Popov in the front row. Let's get into this race and find out who will hold on to the overall lead. I imagine it's going to be Sven Fischer because of how huge the gap is between first, second and third place respectively. So it is Megarov is number 1 and Popov is number 3 as we're making our way towards the first kilometer. Anyway, it looks like Megarov has got off to a really strong start. Megarov is sitting in, if I can find Megarov, 19th overall, so quite low down the field, but anyway, it looks like a very strong start for him. He's already got a good lead over the rest of the field behind him if he comes to the 1 kilometer mark. Hopefully for him that it's not him using his energy way too early. Partner is second, Jatch is third, Gross 4th and Bjorn Dahlen falling down to 5th. It's first to 21st, separated by 5.2 seconds, so relatively close after just 1 kilometer here at Holzwissen, as they're making their way to the 2.2 kilometer mark. It's still Megarov up front. Imagine that's, I'm guessing that's Wolfgang Perner behind him, who is 18th overall. And third place it is Rico Gross. Now Rico Gross is 9th overall for Germany. As here they go, the group making their way to the shooting range for the first time this first 21st race. And who's going to get to their respective position first? That biathlete is going to be Glimstall, then it's Buffo, then Sven Fischer is third into his slot. Now let's see how this will all play out. Glimstall's missed the target, Buffo has missed the target. What about Sven Fischer? Sven Fischer looking like he might go clear. Yeah, Sven Fischer does go clear. Glimstall's missed 1, Buffo's missed 3, Parnas missed 3, 3 missed from Flandern, 1 missed from Baysals, Megarov, Rico Gross, Bjorn Dahlen and Popov all go clear. Okay, so Megarov stays out in the front, Popov is second, just ahead of Rico Gross, and then it's Sven Fischer in 4th position. Surprised Sven Fischer didn't come out in first because of his amazing ski pace that he's been showing time and time again. Then it is Laurent in 5th position for France, well, running off your top 5, as well as everyone comes out of the penalty loop to continue to start the second lap of this race here. So very, very intense stuff here as they're making their way to the 4 kilometer mark. Look, it's quite close between Megarov and those behind him in 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Rico Gross and Sven Fischer in the exact same time with Alexander Popov, who is 4th overall, behind him 4th. So Sven Fischer pushing hard, trying to get ahead of his teammate Rico Gross. Rico Gross, even though he is 9th overall, he is still pushing hard. Once again, good result for himself. And I believe that's Sven Fischer about to make the pass on Makarov to take the lead of the race. No, in fact, it's Rico Gross that's going to take the lead. Sven Fischer is holding back a little bit as the four of them are making their way to the shooting range again. Bailey Sands in 5th ahead of his teammate Lionel Lawrence, sorry. I can't speak, I'm this excited. Okay, here we go. The 4 biathletes coming into the shooting range. This could be interesting if how this plays out. So we got 2 Germans and 2 Belarusians battling out for the lead. And then it's 2 French people behind it, Bjorn Dahlen and Reisenkov. And Makarov missed the target. What about everyone in the group? Sven Fischer's gone clear. Alexander Popov has also gone clear for Belarus, but I think Sven Fischer is going to be in the lead. Patrice Baysans goes clear, Lauren goes clear, Bjorn Dahlen goes clear, Kirienko goes clear, Glimso goes clear, Wolfgang Parner, Gredler, goes clear. Gredler, no, it's Ludwig Gredler, not, well, I said Ludwig Gredler, who is 5th overall, sorry. Sven Fischer leads 2.46 ahead of Popov, then it's Patrice Baysans who's climbed up to 3rd, Rico Gross is 4th, and Lionel Lawrence runs up to top 5, and the last biathlete to come to the shooting range, Wolfgang Parner, goes clear. As we are getting things underway, making their way towards the 7-kilometer mark, so we're coming to the halfway mark of this race. And I think Bjorn, I can see something's up in the board here. I think Bjorn Dahlen's has got a problem. I think he's actually stuck. Could he get out of there and complete this race, even though he'll end up dropping down the board, or is he going to DNF and we're going to have our first DNF ever in the Biathlon Olympics? Okay, so this will be very bad news for Norway, because Bjorn Dahlen was one of the strongest biathletes throughout this competition, and that is going to send their chances of catching France and Germany in the nation table in a very bad position. But that is Bjorn Dahlen actually stuck in possession. He cannot get out. This is very bad news for Norway. Okay, Sven Fischer coming into the shooting range again. Popov's in the shooting range. Patrice Baysans in the shooting range. And interestingly, I've never actually seen this glitch happen before, so I think, is that Patrice Baysans on top of Bjorn Dahlen? Anyway, Sven Fischer's missed 2 targets. That's a huge surprise there. This opens the door for Popov to take the lead. He does. He goes clear. Okay, that's Alexander Popov was on top of Bjorn Dahlen. I thought I'd say something like that. Rico goes clear. Patrice Baysans has missed 2 targets as well. Further down, Lionel Lawrence has 2, Glimsos has 1. Makarov goes clear for Belarus, but Popov leads, Gross 2nd, and Sven Fischer goes into 3rd position. Further down the field, Andrei Zingel goes clear for Italy. And Reisenkov, further down the field, has missed all 5 targets. That is not good for him, and it's not good for Belarus either. Okay, Reisenkov looks like he's struggling. He's got one more round of the shooting range. He needs to bounce back, and needs to bounce back quickly to try and do some damage control here. Okay, we come to the 10-kilometer mark. 6 minutes 11.9 is Popov's time. It looks like he seems to have pulled a bit of a distance on the 2 Germans. Sven Fischer is 2nd place. He's 4.7 seconds down on the man who's currently sitting 4th overall. Rico Gross 3rd. Sylvester Glimstad 4th position for Norway. Then it's Patrice Baysans down to 5th. He's going to be really, really unhappy because Sven Fischer is going to have an even bigger advantage coming to the final round of the season. And I think it's fair to say, with how things are, I think unless Sven Fischer DNS, Sven Fischer is guaranteed to win the championship. But can Germany win the men's side of the championship, the women's side of the championship, and of course the mixed championship? Anyway, here we go into the shooting range for the 4th and final time this race. Can Popov finish strong and take an upset victory over Sven Fischer? Man, the pressure is going to be well and truly on for the Belarusian here. And Popov's missed 1 target. Sven Fischer is well and truly underway. And it's 1 miss from Popov. What about Sven Fischer? He's going to take the lead. And Sven Fischer goes clear, and he's going to retake the lead of the race. Definitely going to beat Alexander Popov. Rico Gross missed a target, so he's in the penalty loop. Oh man, that's very unfortunate for Popov. By the end of the day, when you've got Sven Fischer trailing on you, well, you are definitely going to crack under the pressure, man, because he is a fighter, that is for sure. Looking further down, Gredler's gone clear for Austria, which will be really, really decent for them. In fact, he's 4th at the moment, ahead of Patrice Bailey-Salins, who's going to be absolutely furious that he's 6th, and Fischer is going to have another 18-second advantage over him going to the final round of the season. 13-kilometer mark we reached. 8 minutes 2.2 is Sven Fischer's time. And looking further down, Alexander Popov 5.6 seconds down, but Popov he'll be I don't know what he'll think of being second behind Sven Fischer, but I think he'll be happy with the result. I mean, he is 4th overall, so he's not exactly in the lower end of the standings. He's actually doing really, really well, even though he's about 3 minutes behind overall. 14.2 kilometer mark now. Sven Fischer 8 minutes 27.9 is his time. In second position, Popov 6.1 seconds. The gap is increasing between the two biathletes. Sven Fischer again showing his dominant ski pace. Rico Gross in 3rd position. Then we've got a bit of a group in 4th. Gredler ahead of Glimsdal, ahead of Patrice Bailey-Salins. And then it's Megorov in 7th. But here comes Sven Fischer once again, about to win the 1st and 21st race here. It's Hotchwilson. Sven Fischer again showing his unbelievable dominance as Sven Fischer comes across the line and takes the win once again here in Austria. 9 minutes 9.5, a superbly quick time. We just got to wait for everyone else to make their way across the finish line and see how everything stacks up. And here we go. Here is the official results. So Sven Fischer takes the win with 2 misses ahead of Alexander Popov, who only missed 1 target, but it's still an amazing result from the Belarusian. Rico Gross finishes in 3rd. Ludwig Gredler takes 4th. Sylvester Glimsdal is in 5th. Patrice Bailey-Salins, very, very disappointing man, is 6th. Victor Megorov is 7th. Lionel Lawrence is 8th. Andrei Singel 9th. Stefan Bousseau rounds up your top 10, and we've had our first ever DNF here in the Biathlon Olympics. Einar Bjorndalen has DNF'd this race, which means, unfortunately, that means he is out for the rest of the season. And by the rest of the season, he will not be around for the final race of the season. But with that exciting result out of the way, it's time to move to the women's side of the competition and see what bits of drama will unfold over there. Okay, here we go for our first of 2 feature races in the women's side of the competition. Of course, we start with the 22nd to 42nd race. The highest placed biathlete 22nd, that is Ekaterina Dafoska. She'll be starting 10th in this race. Corinne Newgrit, second highest in 23rd, will be starting the race in 8th. And Joan Miller-Smith from the United States will be starting in 11th position. So it's Beth Coates, Bolova and Citra Streamer on the front row. Who's going to win this race? Will any of them make it to the top 21 for the final round of the season? Well, let's get into this race and we'll find out. And here we go. We are underway here at Hotchwilson, and it looks like there was a pretty good start there from Bolova along with Beth Coates. So Citra Streamer already kind of dropping off the pace a little bit, but of course we've only just meters into the race, so it doesn't really mean much. But it looks like Beth Coates trying to get the early lead as quickly as she possibly can, try and give herself an advantage. Beth Coates sitting 34th overall in the championship standings, with her teammate Jo Miller-Smith 3rd highest in this race in 24th. As here we go, Beth Coates making her way up the hill, and those behind her are catching up on her. So Beth Coates leads, Newgrit is 2nd, Bolova 3rd, Kopla 4th, and Dafoska round to the top 5. So the leading biathletes in this group in 5th position. First down to 21st, separated by just over 6.5 seconds, so not too spread out already after just 1 kilometre. But here we go, coming to the 2.2 kilometre marks. Beth Coates does hold into the lead. How much longer can she hold on to that as we coming round to the first round of the first round in the shooting range, I should say. There we go, I had to really think about how I was going to say that. But here we go, here comes our biathletes coming into the shooting range right now. Let's see how this all goes down. Rubikova first into her slot, with Corinne Newgrit 2nd, Akokajura 3rd. Now, how will this play out? Shots are being fired, we've got misses coming in already. And Rubikova, Newgrit with 2 fast into the slot, and Corinne Newgrit goes clear, so does Rubikova. Jo Miller-Smith, Beth Coates, Zerpalova, Bolova, and Skolota all will go clear. So we got a lot of biathletes going clear, but it's Corinne Newgret taking a slight lead over best coats with Belova, Jomel Smith, Rubikova, and Zerbalova running off your top 6 just ahead of Skolota in 7th. Then it's Stefanska 8th, 6th on lines, around top 10. It's Pelkova. Now, Corinne Newgret has been in this situation before. She was so close to being in the top 21, but she ended up blowing it. Will that mistake come back in this race, or will Corinne Newgret take a convincing win that'll get her to the top 21? Well, the gap to 21st down below is actually really close, so anyone could end up getting the 21st slot for the last round of the season. Depends how things go. So Newgret leads 2.5 seconds of both coats now. Belova is 3rd, 4th Rubikova, and I think that was Jomel Smith that's running for the top 5. So this will be decent for Jomel Smith, though she'll be wanting to catch up to best coats and obviously try and get a much faster time than her. So here we go, coming round to the shooting range for the second time this race. Rubikova goes into second now. Okay, Corinne Newgret also take the number 1 spot. Can Corinne Newgret hold on to this lead coming out of the shooting range? See, we've got this field's kind of starting to spread out a little bit, but let's see how things kick off here. Oh, a miss from Corinne Newgret. That's not what she needed. This opens the door for Rubikova, who is sitting 35th in the standings. 3 misses from Corinne Newgret. Oh man, but Belova goes clear, along with her teammate Olena Zerbalova, and Skolota goes clear. 3 people going clear, 3 of the Ukrainians, and then we got Kokaju and Belarus goes clear. Koblar goes clear for Slovenia. Okay, so it's 1, 2, and 4 for Ukraine in this 22nd to 42nd race. Central Steer from Latvia goes clear further down the field. And at the back, Karen Rim and Lloyd Tavares have got to go into the penalty loop, so that's going to cost them quite a bit of time. And here we go, this is Belova making her way up towards the top of the steep hill. Belova currently sitting 25th overall, which is 4th highest in this group. With her 2 teammates Belova and Zerbalova, her 2 teammates Zerbalova and Serpentina behind her, 26th and 27th. And now Zerbalova sitting second in this race, just 3 seconds behind her teammate, with Rubikova in 3rd, splitting Zerbalova and Skolota, with Skolota sitting 33rd overall. And Corinne Newgret going from 1st to 10th in this group, not what she would have wanted. 4:53.5 is the time at the halfway mark in this race, as we're coming round to start the first of the 2 rounds of the standing shoot. Can Belova and Zerbalova keep a good lead for Ukraine 1-2 here? And here comes Belova, here comes Zerbalova. Let's see how this goes, how this plays out. It's going to be very, very intense. Belova's missed 2 targets already. This is not what she needed. Zerbalov's missed 1. Rubikova's missed 1. 3 misses from Belova, 2 misses from Zerbalova, 2 misses from Rubikova. Make that 3 misses. Oh no, because a lot of the front runners are missing targets. Can Kobler go clear? No, she cannot. Okay, it's Miss Central here because everyone's missing targets. Is anyone going to go clear in this 3rd round of the shooting range? Coming out is Zerbalova. She takes the lead. And we've got 1 person that went clear. That is Gunn Margaret Anderson from Norway. I think she might be the only biathlete that's going to go clear. Anyway, Best Coats comes out in 2nd. Newgret's 3rd. Belova goes down to 4th. Kobler is in 5th for Slovenia. Skolota 6th. Jomel Smith rounding off the top 7. But yeah, looks like Anderson was the only biathlete to go clear, but she's down to 13th in this group at the moment. And Anderson is sitting 41st, so second to last in this group, to just make it to the feature races. So this could this be a chance for Anderson to make up for some lost time. So Zerbalova is 2.66 ahead of 2nd place. That's Corinne Newgret. Best Coat 3rd, Belova 4th, Kobler in 5th, who does have the last place spot to be to the featuring. No, that's not true. That's actually Cedric Streamer. Cobbler is third bottom and 40th to get into this group. But anyway, we've got one more round of the shooting range to go. Can Zurbalova finish on a high note? It has dramatic things I've gotten. Here we go, into the shooting range for the fourth and final time this race. Tension is definitely mounting a lot on Zurbalova. This could be a great result for her to get her higher up the board as she sits 26 overall. Here we go, and Zurbalova missed her first target. I think she's buckling the pressure. Okay, she's buckled under the pressure already. Neilgrid, Zurbalova missed 2. Neilgrid's missed 3 targets, so 2 penalty loops for Zurbalova, 3 for Neilgrid. Well, best coats, she's missed 2 targets. But look at the other Ukrainian. Belova's going to go clear, and that's going to put her into the lead, and that's putting a good chance to win this race. Nadja Belova, 7 minutes 52 after 4 rounds of the shooting range. Sigfriland, probably the only other biathlete probably going to go clear here. Sigfriland, who is sitting in 30th overall. So, this is interesting. Belova was leading, then she lost the lead because of a bad round of the shooting range, but she's made it all up and she's made her way back into the lead of this group. Further down, we got a third biathlete going clear this last round of the shooting range. That's Laurie Tavares, but she's struggling well at the back of the field. There we go, coming to the 13 kilometer mark. What is Belova's time? 8 minutes 30.5. She has a nice big gap over second place, which I believe is still Corinne Neilgrid. And no, as I say that, Kokajura goes into second, Zurbalova third, Skolota goes into fourth, then it's Rubikova, Sigfriland 6th, Miller Smith 7th, Snatina 8th, Besko's 9th, Corinne Neilgrid rounding off your top 10. 40.2 kilometer mark now, with only 800 meters left to go. Belova with a time of 8 minutes 57.1. She is in a very good spot with how far behind the rest of the field is. She's 8.2 seconds ahead of her teammate Zurbalova. Then it's Kokajura third, Skolota, 4th place for Ukraine. So we've got 3 of the 3 Ukrainians in the top 5, with the 2 odd ones being Kokajura from Belarus and Rubikova from the Czech Republic. But anyway, here comes Nadja Belova, about to come across the finish line and win the 22nd to 42nd race here in Hochfilzen in Austria. So I can't really speak right now because this has been a very, very exciting result. And here comes Belova across the line, 9 minutes 40.8 is the time. We just gotta wait for everyone else to make their way across the finish line. And here we go, that's everyone made their way across the finish line. So Nadja Belova wins the race with 3 misses, with Zurbalova second place missing 4. There's Kokajura, Skolota, Joe Miller-Smith, Iveta Rubikova, Corinne Neilgrid, Annette Sigfriland, Beth Coates, and finally Natalia Snatina rounds off your top 10. So with that out of the way, it's now time for the 21st race, and then we will find out who will be going into the final round as the overall leader in both the men's and the women's competitions. So here we go, it's the 21st race here at Hochfilzen, and it's Svetlana Paragina, the overall leader, will be starting dead last in 21st. Ange Harvey from Germany will be starting in 18th position. Freud Caudel, 3rd overall, will start the race in 11th. So Simone Grenier-Peterem, Nathalie Santer and Delphine Burlett will be on the front row for this race. Who is going to take the overall lead at the end of this round? Let's get into this race and find out as we get underway. And away we go. That looks like a pretty good start there from Nathalie Santer, who was at one point the overall leader, but she's dropped to 9th overall because she just had a few bad rounds and it's just put her from first down to just hanging in the top 10. But Grenier-Peterem is well out in front already, and it looks like we've got someone from the second row already trying to make her way into the lead of the race. It's one of the, I believe that might be one of the Norwegian biathletes. Try to figure out who it is. I think it might be Hilton Mikkelpass from Norway. Yes, it is indeed. Nathalie Santer 3rd, Naskova 4th, and Ushi Distel, I believe that was, is in rounds off your top 5. First 21st separated by 6 seconds, so not too much in it from first down to the back after just 1 kilometre. 1 kilometre down, 14 to go as we make to the 2.2 kilometre mark. Grenier-Peterem putting a small gap over Mikkel Pass right behind her. 1.2 seconds is the gap. Naskova third, Nushi Dissel fourth, Lynn Elbach from Norway rounding off your top 5. As here comes Granny Petter to make her way into the shooting range. Who is going to get to their respective position first? I imagine it'll be Paragina since she starts at the back of the field. No, Nushi Dissel gets to her slot first, Paragina second, Veronique Claudel third overall is third into her slot. As we get underway, Paragina's missed the target already. 2 misses from Paragina. It's not a good start for her. That opens the door for Ange Harvey and Veronique Claudel. Usually Dissel goes clear. Mikkel Pass goes clear. Sesnakova goes clear. Petra Bell goes clear. Burlett goes clear. Ange Harvey got 1 penalty loop. Paragina has 2. Advantage to Ange Harvey right there. So Mikkel Pass takes the lead. Half a second ahead of Ushi Dissel. Then it's Petra Bell. Burlett is 4th. Sesnakova rounds off your top 5. Mikkel Pass, who is 5th overall, ahead, but not anymore, because we got one of the Germans coming into the lead of the race. That is Ushi Dissel, who is sitting in 6th place overall. And first 25 step by just over 20 seconds. Belikova at the back, who is 12th overall, going to the 4 kilometer mark. Ushi Dissel 1.1 second lead over Hildgun Mikkel Pass, and Petra Bell sitting 3rd, who is 4th overall, ahead of Burlett, who is 17th overall, and Sesnakova top 5, 15th overall. So some of the lower placed biathletes in this group are close to the front. Paragina down to 20th position. That is not good for the overall leader. Could this be Natalie Santarolova again? Going to around the overall leader, but end up finishing dead last because you've had a very, very bad round. Here we go, second round in the shooting range. Can Ushi Dissel, hold on to the overall lead? Here's Mikkel Pass second, there's Petra Bell third, Delphine Burlett is next in with Sesnakova. And we get underway. Mikkel Pass has missed a target. Ushi Dissel's missed 2 targets. 3 misses from Ushi Dissel. It's not what she needs. Mikkel Pass missed 3 targets. And Petra Bell's going to take the overall lead. Burlett's missed 2 targets. Sesnakova is going to go clear. Claudio Daskova, Clara Shellbread goes clear. Christensen goes clear. And further back, we got Petrova go clear. We got Belikova go clear. Karakazova from Bulgaria, the woman who's got the last spot in the top 21, has missed all 5 targets. That's a disaster for her and the Bulgarian team. That is really, really bad news for Karakazova. That could put her spot in the top 21 in the final round at risk. Meanwhile, further down, we get Paragina 16th and Ange Harvey 17th. The top 2 biathletes in the overall standings are really struggling here in Hochholzen. Could this be a shake-up of the board once again, with just 1 race left to go after this? Claudio 6.9 second lead over 6.9 seconds behind Petra Bell. Sesnakova 3rd, Noskova 4th, and Clara rounding off the top 5 at the moment. As Petra Bell coming to the 8.2 kilometer mark. We got Petra Bell leading 4 minutes 42.9 is the time, with Claudel second, Roy Claudel second in this race, and how far behind Harvey and Paragina is. Could this be potentially a late charge for Claudel to take the overall lead? Well, we're on to the 3rd round of the shooting range, so the first of the 2 rounds of the standing shoot. Can Roy Claudel capitalise on Harvey and Paragina's misfortune here at Hochholzen? It's certainly possible. Petra Bell is going to miss the last target. What about Veronica Claude? Can she go clear and go into the lead? Oh, attention, Mads. Yes, Veronica Claude goes clear. Her teammate Emmanuel Claret goes clear. Emmanuel Claret, who is sitting 16th overall. Grania Petra M goes clear. Burlett goes clear. Belikova goes clear. What about Harvey and Paragina? Paragina's missed 2 more targets. This is an absolute disaster for the Belarusian. And Harvey goes clear, so she is still going to be might be a problem for Veronica Claudel to get ahead in the overall championship. But anyway, we've got one more round of the shooting range still to go. Going to the 10 km mark, Petra Bell is out front with Veronica Claudel just 0.7 of a second behind. It's Clara at third. Fourth position, I believe that's Granny Petra M. Yes, it is Granny Petra M. Coming to the 11.2 km mark, we've got one more round of the shooting range to go. Karakazova, who'd missed all 5 targets in one round of the shooting range, has gone clear. So that'll make up for a lot of lost time that she'd lost having to do 5 penalty loops in that one round. But here we go, coming towards the shooting range for the 4th and final time of this race. It's Petra Bell ahead of Veronica Claudel in a very good position to probably take the overall lead of the championship off Ange Harvey and Svetlana Parajima. But can Parajima and Harvey bounce back and possibly deny Veronica Claudel first overall? All they can really do is just reduce the gap. Just hope Claudel has a very, very bad round of this final round of the shooting range. Veronica Claudel's missed a target. Petra Bell, meanwhile, is going to go clear. So Petra Bell on a charge to try win this, to go and win this race and get herself high up the leaderboard. Veronica Claudel's missed 1. Clara's missed 2. Grenia Petra M has missed 1. Shellbread is missed 1. Bar's missed 2. Is she did so? But anyway, let's look at, we've got Parajima in the shooting range now. Harvey's gone clear, well, which is good news for Harvey. It means that there's a good chance she'll stay ahead. Parajima's missed 2 more targets, so this is definitely put her a chance of holding the lead at a massive risk. Will Parajima be the overall leader at the end of this round? Oh, I'm starting to question it now. Bedard, Talanova, Lynn Elfback's gone clear further back. But where's Petra Bell going to stand? Petra Bell is probably going to get ahead of Parajima, but will she have done enough to take the overall lead over her teammate Ange Harvey? Well, I think she must have. She must have surely, because the top 4 biathletes, Parajima, Harvey, Claude, and Bell, are within 1 minute. So I think Petra Bell may end up being the overall leader at the end of this round with how things have gone. But anyway, 14.2 kilometer mark right now. 8 minutes 20.5 is the time. How fast can Petra Bell get to the finish line, and how far ahead can she get? She can get if she does become the overall leader, because I imagine the final round is going to be very, very close. Well, a lot closer than probably on the men's side of the competition, because Sven Fischer for Germany in the men's competition has been absolutely dominant from the very first round all the way to the end. And here we go, Petra Bell about to make her way towards the finish line, and is going to end up taking the win for the first 21st race here at Hodgefieldson. And we just got to wait for everyone to make the way across the finishing line now. To 9 minutes 2.2, a very quick time there from Petra Bell. And here we go, that's everyone made their way across the finish line. Petra Bell wins the race with just 1 miss, just 9.5 seconds ahead of Veronica Claudel. Grania Petra will be 3rd, Christensen 4th, Emmanuel Clare takes 5th, Ushi Dissel 6th, Ange Harvey 7th, Shellbread 8th, Belikova 9th, and Louisa Gasco 10th. As we see Svetlana Parajima in the overall lead finishing 18th, she will be absolutely fuming at herself because she knows she might have ended up losing the overall lead of the championship, much like what happened to Natalie Santa when she was the overall leader, and then the next round she ended up dead last because she had a really, really bad round. So, before we find out exactly how things have gone, we'll have to go to the men's side of the championship first, then we'll check the women's side and see how the last round is going to play out. With just 1 round left of the season to go, it's time to check the men's side of the championship, with Sven Fischer with a 1 minute 19.6 second advantage over Patrice Baysans, who is almost 2 minutes ahead of his teammate Stefan Busso, sitting in 3rd position, with Popov and Gredler around the top 5, with the only positional changes in the top 10 are Rico Gross into 8th, Joshua Johnson 9th, Valery Kirienko runs in the top 10, of course, with Bjorn Dahl DNF in this race. He is out of the top 10 and out of the race entirely. Looking further down, a very good day for Andrei Singel and Viktor Megorov, gaining 3 and 7 positions respectively. On the other hand, it's been a very bad day for Oleg Ryzenkov to lose 3 positions to drop down to 15th place. And Vadim Sasharin makes his way into the top 20. And finally, looking down to the top 30, everyone gained at least one position except Johan Passler, who remains in 26th position. A very good day for Taras Dolny and Leif Anderson to gain 3 and 4 positions respectively. And of course, Dolny is not the only person to make his way to the top 30. His teammate Roman Zvonkov gained 1 position to be in the top 30 also. Moving over to the women's side of the championship, and Petra Bell gained 3 positions to take the overall lead in the championship, with just 1.5 seconds separating her and Parajima in second position, 8.5 seconds between Bell and Claudel, and Pell and her teammate Ant Harvey separated by only 20 seconds. So it's going to be a very close 4-way fight to win the championship. The only other positional game is Miriam Bedard makes her way into the top 10. Going down to the top 20, and it's been a very bad day for Anne Briand to fall out of the top 10 to make her way down to 13th position, with Belikova and Shelburne making their way into 11th and 12th place respectively, and no one else fell out of the top 20 or joined the top 20. Going down to the top 30, and it's a pretty similar story to the top 20, but it's been a very good day for Neil Grip, Belova and Joe Miller-Smith, and a very bad day to the Bulgarians of Karagazova and Davoska, who lost 3 positions each. So with that out of the way, it's time to go over to the nation standings. Going over to the men's nations table, and the loss of Ole Einar Bjorndalen has really hit Norway badly to go from 3rd all the way down to 6th position, with Russia going into 3rd, Italy 4th and Belarus into 5th position. And of course France leading the way with a 54.6 second advantage on average ahead of Germany, with Russia in 3rd over 3 minutes behind. Going over to the women's nations table, and Germany lead the way with a 1 minute 7.2 second on average over Norway, and France just about 1.5 minutes behind Germany, with Russia 4th and Ukraine at the top 5, with the only positional changes being United States go up to 7th, Bulgaria 8th, the Czech Republic drop to 9th, and Canada make their way into the top 10 from 13th position. In the mixed nations table, once again, Ole Einar Bjorndalen's DNF in round 9 of the season has hit Norway hard. They fall down to 5th position, while Russia gains 2 positions to get into 3rd, with the United States making the way into the top 10 after being in 12th position in the previous round. So with just 1 race left to go, it's going to be a very, very close fight to the finish for the women's championship. But Sven Fischer really needs to just finish this race and just not make any mistakes to win the men's championship. Can Germany win the mixed and the men's championship, or can France have a final say to it? Hopefully you'll join us for the final round of the season and find out.